Okay, so this is just the way I've been really liking to do my makeup recently, just to add so much more of a glow. I'm just going to start off with the Body Shop Vitamin C Energizing Face Mist and just spray that all over just to start the skin feeling amazing. First things first, you can use any serum you like, but as always, I'm currently on this whole Body Shop Drops of Youth thing and I'm really liking it, so just getting a little bit of that. A serum is something I just can't live without now. After that, you can use a moisturiser. At the moment I'm really enjoying the Elizabeth Arden Skin Balancing Lotion. Again, you'll have seen this exact routine in my other videos, but this is just like the combo I'm really enjoying at the moment. This is a step you don't have to do, but if you want to just make sure that your pores are filled and beautiful, a little bit more smooth, feel free to go in with the Body Shop All-in-One Insta Blur and rub that over my cheeks, because those are where my pores are the largest, and over my nose. Okay, so the difference that I've been doing recently is that I'm going to apply my concealer now before my foundation. So there's a few that I've really been enjoying using. You don't have to do this, you don't have to use 3 concealers like I'm about to do, but just the way I've been really enjoying it. So first of all, I'll use the Nars Creamy Concealer in Vanilla. I'm going to add that into this inner corner here. I could probably do this entire thing just with that concealer, but I've been really enjoying doing a few. Then I'm going to use the Complexion concealer, the Lasting Perfection. This is quite old now, but still going, and it's just in the fair shade, and it's just a little bit lighter than that vanilla, so it's great as a highlighting shade for underneath the eyes. And last but not least, you'll have seen it every single time, the Clarins Instant Concealer. Clean hands. I'm just going to add that just below, just for a little bit of depth of colour. I'm going to take my Real Technique sponge, make it damp. A lot of people keep asking me what's the point in putting this on it. Mainly because I can't be bothered right now to get up to a sink and make it damp. Plus, add a sink, why not? Put on a really nice mist onto your brush, onto your sponge instead of water. You can also take that over the nose and underneath it, so I almost take it round all this section. Now, I did actually miss one step. I got too ahead of myself, and I was going to add the Temple Spa Look on the Bright Side. This is an instant radiance booster, and what I've been doing after the after applying the moisturisers is that I've been applying this with a buffing brush all over the face. Doesn't matter, I can now just apply it in with my foundation instead. It's not a big deal. My Real Technique's buffing brush. So I'm going to add this to the back of my hand first. So it looks like a bronze bottle, but when it goes onto the skin it just shears out totally, so you don't have to worry about that. And then my choice of foundation at the moment, because I've been tanning, is the Illamasqua Skin Base. I have this in 5.5. Okay, I'm just going to work those two together. I'm just going to work that into the areas that I didn't touch with the concealer. And with this Radiance Booster, it should just add a little bit more light particles into the foundation, which means that more light is going to bounce off your face and just make it look even more flawless and dewy. Okay, now for the extra added light, what I've really been loving is this. It's a Clarins Instant Light Radiance Boosting Complexion Base. This was a product that when I first got it, I just wasn't that keen on it. I just thought, what's the point in this? However, since then, I absolutely love it. It's amazing for adding a bit more sort of shine and dewiness. So we've got a little bit to the hand. It looks pink toned. It has this almost glittery pink luminescence about it. And I'm just going to add it onto the buffing brush, not too much. And then I'm just going to add this to my cheekbones. Add it to this one. And round the face, down the nose, and also just to the centre of the forehead. Very lightly there, obviously you don't want to go sticking loads and loads and loads on, but just, it's almost like, yeah, adding the light back into the skin really lightly. It works really nicely on the forehead, down the nose, on the end of the nose. Cupid's bow, so it's almost bringing the light through, and then hitting it here as well. I'm just going to put on my trusty by Terry lip balm because that just looks amazing on nude lips. Literally one of my favourite products ever, I think, this lip balm. If you'd watched one of my last videos, the beauty trends for 2015, I mentioned Baby Lips by Maybelline, and a lot of you said, oh, please try it out, show us how you'd use it. Now, Baby Lips comes in a number of different colours, one of them being completely clear, which would probably work best. I have the shade Just Peachy here, looks like this. I just recommend putting it onto your fingertips and patting that on. Brow bone. My face just looks like it's catching light in all the right places without being too much, not too disco ball-y. I'm going to apply my brows with the Dip Brow from Anastasia and the Bobbi Brown eye definer. Then I've really been getting back into using my Charlotte Tilbury Colour Chameleons. This is in the shade Amber Haze. I'm going to add a wash of colour of this to my eyelid. So I'm just applying it dark at the base and a little bit over the eyelid. And I'm just going to use a brush to smudge that out. It just looks nice and smoky, but really simple as well, just like this. I'm going to do that to the other eye. After that's done, in my usual style, I'm just going to add a little bit of a champagne highlight. You can use any that you like. I'm just using some from the Vice palette from MDK. Adding just a tiny bit into that inner corner. I'm just going to use my Hourglass palette because this is such a beautiful radiant colour. So just a little bit of this just into the hollows for a little bit of definition, and this will just add a glow. So that's the base done, pretty much. I'm just going to finish it off with some Ink for Eyes by Urban Decay as my eyeliner. Right over the top with quite a thin line that gets thicker towards the outside, and then just a very small flick to each side. And that is it. Super dewy, bright, illuminated skin with my usual eye makeup pretty much. But hopefully it's been nicer to see something a little bit different, because I don't usually do my makeup like this with the concealer first, then the makeup around the outside with a really illuminated base, and the Baby Lips for the cheeks as well. So I personally love it. I just feel really dewy and really flawless with this skin now. And I'm also a big fan of this eye look as well at the moment. I think it looks really simple and laid back, but also really sultry and pretty. Guess I'm ready to start the day now. I really hope you enjoyed that, guys. Please let me know below if you did. Give me a like if you did, and a comment, and also leave me some requests as well for videos that you'd like to see next. If you'd like to see more of this sort of thing. Oh, sun's gone again. Or if you'd like to see more hauls or anything like that, let me know what you prefer to see on this channel and I'll get that set up for you. So make sure you give me a like and subscribe if you're new, and in that case, I'll see you on my next one. Bye! Mwah.